Howdy ho, my peeps. I'm coming back to you with another diffuser review. I was contacted by this company. I believe you pronounce it Sztrokia. I'm not certain, but if you look in the down bar, you'll see the name of the company as well as the links to the products and so forth. I was excited because it was another diffuser, and I'm really getting into doing these diffuser reviews. They're so different from company to company and style to style. They have different light shows and they have different attributes. They're just really interesting. So let's get started. I unpacked one already, but I'm going to show you how they're packed. Just a nice sturdy box. I love sturdy packaging. It just makes me happy. It seems like for a long time there, you would get stuff shipped in from all over the world, and it would often be in real cheap boxes. This is great, very sturdy. It has a nice foam top to keep the product safe inside its box. And we'll pull it out. Down at the bottom they have a little manual. Now I haven't explored this yet. This is we're doing this together today. And another nice protective part that underneath the other little protective piece is the measuring cup that comes with it for measuring the water, as well as the power source. So let's just take a look at these little things. These, as I said, these are basically identical units, or very similar units. Oh, I'm lying to you. They're not. Oh, this is neat. Look at this. Oh, these are cool. Okay, I see. No, they are identical units. They look a little bit different because when they do their light show, they do two different light shows, and I can see what they've done. This is really neat. This is like a mercury glass, and this is glass. Ding. A mercury glass lid, and it's been etched on the inside. This one has been etched with little squares, and this one, oh, these are neat. This one has been etched with little dots. So what will happen is when the light show starts, you're going to get different effects coming from these two units. So that's how they're different. First, I just have to say, well, let's explore this. Obviously, I'm thrilled about the mercury glass lid. This is just a neat looking thing. It's going to look neat just sitting in your house or on your dresser or in your bathroom or kids' room or wherever it is that you're going to be using this. I really like it. Now, as with every diffuser I've tested so far, the lid, it doesn't screw on or snap in. It just simply sits nicely on this base. And this does sit nicely too when I'm not putting it on its side. And it just sort of doesn't snap, but it fits around a little ring that holds it in place, a little rubber ring. So it's nicely designed in that way. So we're going to take this off. And what we have, need my glasses. All right, so it's talking to you about it's saying that this is the drain side, and these are the milliliters of water that you can put in. It accepts a maximum of 180 milliliters, and you can see that there printed on the plastic. So this little piece here lifts up. So this is going to be how you'll fill it through the top here. And you can see it has its little humidifying membrane piece down at the bottom there, like they all do. Then it has the controls here. It's got a timer, a light, if you want the mist on. So you can take a look at that. that's very nicely, that's nicely printed in there. I've noticed that with some of these diffuser units, the controls are a little mysterious. You've got a couple of controls and not a whole lot of information about what they do. So this is nice because it gives you a lot of information about what it does. So what I'm going to do now is peruse the manual, and then I'm going to come back and show you guys how this works. Okay, so let's get started. I have removed the upper cover, just pulled it off and set it to the side. Now I'm going to go ahead and plug in the power cord. You can see that it plugs in right down here, and then you can route the cord around and it'll come through this little slot that you see there. So it'll, right here. So that will allow it to sit nicely on the table. So let's go ahead and do that. Going to plug it in, and I'm going to route my cord through that little slot, and like so. Alright, so now I'm going to set this down. I'm going to run this cord back around the back here. There we go. Now, the next thing you want to do is fill this. So you take the top off, and I'm going to use the little measuring cup. Well, you know what? I'm not. You can use the measuring cup provided if you want to. I went ahead and got a measuring cup of water, so I'm going to go ahead and fill this up to about the 100 milliliter mark. Okay, there we go. That's about 100 milliliters. Now, once you've added your water, you want to add your essential oil. I just picked up some new essential oil yesterday from the Acacia brand. I picked up a jasmine and a patchouli. I think I'm going to go ahead and test this with the jasmine today. And it suggests that you use between 3 and 8 drops of oil. And I'm going to go ahead and use about 3, since this is about halfway full. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Now, this just sits right back on the top, like so. And I will take my lid, put that back on the top, like so. Okay, and here's a little tip. I'm going to show you with this other one that doesn't have water in it. You'll see that there's a little round plastic button thing here that comes up from this little membrane. When you place the lid back on top of this, make sure that this little button is lined up to kind of protrude through this hole a little bit. Or you'll have a little trouble putting this down. But once you realize what you're doing, it just sits down nicely. Now what I'm going to do is plug my unit in over here. Okay, now I'm going to show you on this unit. But the way you turn it on is you just press the power button, which has the 2 little clocks on it. You can control the light with this light button if you want it on or not. What form of light you want. There's a program. You can program the different lights. Then there's a little mist button here. If you want to turn the unit off, you can either press the mist button, or you can press you press and hold the mist button, or press and hold the little clock button. So let's go ahead and test all that out. So we're going to go ahead and turn it on. And now we're on. And I can hear it. And I can feel it. Oh, and I can smell it. It's lovely. Now, in order to turn on the light, all I do is press the light button. Come on, Cheryl, press it. There we go. Wasn't pressing hard enough. Now what happens when you first turn on the light, what you're going to get, and I'm going to hold this up so you can see it. What you're going to get is this seamless cycling through of the light. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go ahead and turn off the lights. So here we are in the semi-darkness, and you can see how the lights look on this unit. The cool mist, you can see it coming up very well through the top. I can hear it just a little bit, but look at the beautiful color show that you're going to get. Just as neat as it can be. This would make a great night light, or something for just kind of ambient lighting. This is really cool. Now what we're going to do is, because these units are the same, I can simply remove this top, put this one on, and you guys can see the light show. Ooh, I love this this turquoise color. It's gorgeous. You can see the light show through the other style of lid. I'm going to pull this off. And here we go. Line up your little round thing. Like so. Oh, I love the one with the squares too. Isn't that cool? I just love this. It's really neat. It's got a 3D effect. I don't know how well you can see that on camera. So, it's a good strong mist. I can tell it's beginning to fill up the room. I don't have anybody sitting on the other side of the room yet. But I can tell this will fill up the room fairly quickly. I love the jasmine that I've used here. I think I might put 5 drops in instead of 3 because I like a real strong scent with my diffuser. So there you go. This thing is wonderful. Now, the user manual, I'm going to flip the lights back on again so we can go over the user manual. You know, a lot of times these manuals, in fact, I'm going to put this up here so you can see me a little bit better. Sometimes these manuals are not very good. They don't have a lot of information and so forth. This one is nice. It's a multi-page booklet, and it has a good table of contents to lead you to whatever information you're looking for. It had very clear instructions about the precautions, the specs, how to set the unit up, how to cycle through the timer, how to cycle through the lights. Just very clear, good instructions about how to use this thing. I really appreciate that in a product like this. It just makes the whole experience so much better. It talks about the maintenance, what to do if you have accidental leakage, troubleshooting, do's and don'ts, as well as warranty in terms of use. So yeah, I mean, big thumbs up for this product in both of its styles. I don't know if I could pick one I like better. I think maybe I like the squares better. It's just so funky. You gotta love it, right? So, thank you, Sztrokia, for choosing me to take a look at this product and talk about it. Like I said, big thumbs up. If you're looking for an elegant diffuser, this one is a good choice. Mercury glass, elegant, beautiful. So, thanks for watching, you guys. Bye-bye.